Israel rebels against Rehoboam. 1 Kings 12:1-24. In the days of old, a kingdom divided. Israel stood strong, but unity subsided. Rehoboam, the heir to Solomon's throne, faced a test of leadership, a challenge unknown. The people gathered, their grievances shared, seeking relief from burdens they unfairly bared. They longed for respite, a lighter load to bear, their voices echoing with concern and care. But Rehoboam, young and inexperienced in reign, sought counsel from the elders, wise and plain. Their advice was to listen, to ease the strain, to win the people's hearts, their trust to regain. Yet Rehoboam, surrounded by youthful peers, chose a different path, giving in to pride and fears. He rejected the wisdom of the aged and wise, and embraced the counsel of his arrogant allies. To the people, he spoke with a harsh decree, promising heavier burdens for all to see. His words stoked the fire of discontent, and the unity of the kingdom began to relent. Israel rebelled against Rehoboam's reign. Their loyalty to the throne they could not retain. Led by Jeroboam, they made a solemn choice to defy the king's authority, to raise their voice. The kingdom was torn, divided, and broken, the consequences of a rash decision spoken. Israel stood firm, in defiance they stood, a fracture in the nation misunderstood. The rebellion echoed through the land, as tribes proclaimed their independence, hand in hand. The once united kingdom now faced division, a consequence of pride and poor decision. Rehoboam, with sorrow, realized his mistake, the consequences of his actions, a heavy weight. He sought reconciliation to restore the peace, but the damage was done, the rift would not cease. The story of Israel's rebellion holds a lesson, a cautionary tale, a historical session. In leadership, humility and wisdom must reside to bridge divides and keep unity alive. For in unity lies strength, a nation's might, the power to overcome challenges day and night. May we learn from the past, from division and strife, and strive for unity in every aspect of life. Let our leaders be guided by wisdom and care, listening to the voices of those they're meant to bear. May we build bridges, not walls of separation, and foster unity through understanding and cooperation. For a united nation stands tall and strong. In the face of adversity, it can right any wrong. Let us remember the lessons of Israel's rebellion, when pride and arrogance caused division. Rehoboam, humbled by the consequence, sought to mend the kingdom's broken fence. He sent emissaries with olive branches extended, seeking peace, hoping the breach could be mended. But Jeroboam, now a leader in his own right, was skeptical, cautious, and ready to fight. He had garnered support, established his own reign, and the idea of reconciliation seemed in vain. The once united kingdom had become two, with tensions escalating, animosity grew. In the face of adversity, Rehoboam didn't waver. He persisted in his quest to reunite and favor. He gathered his people, the tribes of Judah, to make amends and heal the scars that were raw. Rehoboam spoke with sincerity and remorse, acknowledging his errors, seeking a new course. He acknowledged the burdens, the heavy load, and pledged to lighten them, to foster a better road. The people listened, their hearts filled with hope, longing for unity, a way to cope. They looked beyond the differences that had torn and saw the potential for a future reborn. Jeroboam, too, felt the weight of the decision, the consequences of division, a painful incision. He saw the sincerity in Rehoboam's plea and recognized the opportunity for unity. With cautious optimism, the two leaders met, seeking common ground, a path to forget. They forged an agreement, a newfound pact, to work together, to reconcile the impact. The reunion of Israel, a momentous occasion, a symbol of healing, an end to separation. The kingdom, though scarred, stood united once more, a testament to the power of forgiveness in its core. The story of Israel's rebellion and reconciliation, teaches us lessons for our own generation. To value unity, to bridge divides that exist, and to remember the power of forgiveness and twist. From the face of division, when unity's lost, the cost is too high, the consequences exhaust. So let us learn from Israel's historical strife, and strive for unity as the essence of life. May leaders be guided by humility and grace, working together to create a harmonious space. And may we, as individuals, choose understanding and love to heal the divisions that we're part of. For in unity lies strength and a brighter tomorrow, where differences are celebrated, not a source of sorrow. Let us remember Israel's tale of rebellion and redemption, a story that holds profound contemplation. Rehoboam and Jeroboam, they took a stand to mend the fractures that had scarred their land. Together, they forged a path of compromise, recognizing the need to harmonize. They set aside their pride, their animosity, and embraced the value of unity. With time, wounds began to heal as the people saw their leader's zeal. They worked to rebuild what once was broken with a shared vision, words unspoken. The tribes of Israel, once torn apart, rejoined as a whole, a united heart. They learned the power of forgiveness and grace, and the strength that comes from an embracing embrace. From this chapter in history, we must learn that unity's a flame we must forever yearn. It requires humility, empathy, and respect to bridge divides and conflicts to deflect. Let us apply these lessons to our own lives and strive for unity that eternally thrives. For in a world fragmented, filled with strife, unity has the power to transform our life. So let us remember Israel's tale of rebellion, reconciliation, and a common sail. And may it inspire us to seek unity's light. Guided by compassion, together we'll ignite. In the face of division, let's reach out a hand, for in unity we will truly understand the strength that comes when we stand as one, treasuring the bonds that can never be undone. So let us rebel against the forces that divide, and with unity as our flag, let us abide. Together we'll build a future that's bright, forging a world where unity reigns with might.